We ask, "How are you?" constantly. It's polite, expected. But have we stopped to consider the weight of this question? For some, it's a simple pleasantry. For others, it's a door they're not ready to open. We live in a culture that often prioritizes a quick, "I'm fine," over genuine emotional expression. Why? Because vulnerability is scary. Opening up risks judgment, misunderstanding, or even rejection. So, we deflect. We offer a smile and a quick "good thanks." We keep the depths of our experience hidden, but in doing so, we might miss opportunities for genuine connection. How can we navigate this delicate dance between politeness and genuine connection? Perhaps it starts with recognizing, "How are you?" as more than just a social script. It's an invitation, one that should be offered with care and received with the freedom to accept or decline. Each of us carries a world inside, a landscape of thoughts, feelings, and experiences known only to ourselves. This inner world is our sanctuary, a place of refuge and retreat. Sometimes we choose to share this space, to invite others in. But there are times when we need to keep it private, to tend to our wounds and gather our strength. This need for emotional privacy isn't a sign of weakness or a lack of trust. It's a testament to the depth and complexity of the human experience. We all process emotions differently. Some of us are naturally more open, while others need more time to unpack and understand our feelings before sharing them. There's strength in recognizing when we need solitude, when we need to sit with our own emotions before we can articulate them to others. This self-awareness allows us to approach social interactions with more intention. Forcing someone to share before they're ready can feel like an invasion, a violation of their emotional boundaries. While respecting emotional boundaries is crucial, it's also important to acknowledge the potential consequences of keeping emotions bottled up. When we consistently suppress our feelings, they don't simply disappear. They can manifest in unhealthy ways, through physical symptoms, strained relationships, or difficulty coping with everyday challenges. Unspoken pain can fester, creating distance between ourselves and those we love. It can lead to misunderstandings, resentment, and a sense of isolation. We might believe we're protecting ourselves or others by staying silent, but in reality, we might be inadvertently causing more harm. Finding the balance between protecting our emotional well-being and allowing ourselves to be vulnerable is a lifelong journey. It requires honesty with ourselves about our needs and limitations. Sharing our struggles can be terrifying, but it can also be incredibly liberating. In a world obsessed with finding the right words, it's easy to forget the power of simply being present. Sometimes, the most profound form of support is silent, unspoken. It's the friend who sits with us in our grief, offering a hand to hold and a shoulder to cry on without needing to fill the silence with words. It's the family member who senses our struggle and offers a comforting hug, a knowing look that says, "I'm here for you, no matter what." Presence is about creating a space of safety and acceptance, where vulnerability can exist without judgment. Often when we're hurting, we don't need advice or solutions. We need someone to witness our pain, to validate our experience without trying to fix it. We need to know that we're not alone in our struggles. Presence is a gift we can all offer each other. It doesn't require special skills or training. It simply requires a willingness to set aside our own agendas, to quiet our minds, and open our hearts to the experience of another human being. In those moments of shared silence, of unspoken understanding, we discover a depth of connection that transcends words. Human connection is a tapestry woven from countless threads, shared laughter, whispered secrets, the comforting weight of a hand on our back. But beneath these visible threads lies a deeper layer, an intricate network of unspoken emotions, intuitive understandings, and the quiet comfort of shared silence. This subterranean world of emotions is often difficult to articulate, even to ourselves. It's a place of raw vulnerability, where our deepest fears and insecurities reside. Yet it's also a wellspring of empathy and compassion, a reminder that we are all connected by the shared experience of being human. To truly connect with another human being, we must be willing to venture beyond the surface, to acknowledge the vast, uncharted territory that lies beneath. This requires a willingness to be present with discomfort, to sit with our own vulnerability and the vulnerability of others. When we allow ourselves to be fully present with another person, without judgment or expectation, we create a sacred space for authenticity to flourish. There's a profound grace in knowing when to speak and when to simply be. It's a skill honed through empathy, intuition, and a deep respect for the emotional boundaries of others. It's about recognizing that sometimes the most powerful way to support someone is not by offering advice or trying to fix their problems, but by simply holding space for them to be fully themselves. This might mean sitting in silence, offering a warm embrace, or simply listening with an open heart. It might mean resisting the urge to offer unsolicited advice and instead asking, "What do you need right now?" Unspoken support is about creating a safe haven for vulnerability, a place where someone can feel seen, heard, and accepted without having to explain themselves. Offering unspoken support is an act of profound love and respect.